No, 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 no.
Alright, I'd like to apologize for the long intro. I know it's been a while since I've did an intro, especially a comedic one where I'm just making fun of a situation. I hope you guys know that I'm not a Vegeta hater in no shape or form. Actually, Vegeta is one of my favorite characters. Like, if you'd ask me who I like more between Goku and Vegeta, it would be very difficult for me to tell you who I like more. But anyways, it's been brought to my attention last video that I've been sounding a little bit negative, and I'd like to apologize, really. I'm sorry if I did sound like a little negative and like the smallest details are getting into me, then I apologize for that, because it felt like I was kind of like beating a dead horse. But I simply wanted to highlight just one of the Dragon Ball issues and something that I really care about. Like, if I didn't care about this and I just wanted to cater for the masses, and I use the word masses very lightly because I know I get only 10 views per review, but it's completely fine because these reviews are actually made for the hardcore subscribers, the people who actually follow me on Twitter and they like me and they care about how I feel. So that's why I make these videos, and that's why I want to get caught up. So I'm just trying to tell you guys that I enjoy these videos, making these videos, and I'm not making these videos to milk anything, because guys, I don't make any money from these videos. Like, really, I do not. This channel is not monetized. Like, if I wanted to really monetize shit, and I would just like put promotions, I'll put it on the main channel, I would hype it up, but I'm seriously doing this for you guys. Like, really, I'm doing it for my dear friend Tom on Twitter. I'm doing it for like Voro, for Corky, for Abdul, for all these people that just like to watch my videos. I'm sorry if I missed any names, but like, that's the thing. I make these videos because I care about you guys and I just want you to listen to how I feel. Okay, but anyways, I digress. I'll take the criticism on board, I'll try to do better, and let's get right to the review. So we start this chapter off by Vegeta landing a punch on Moro. Of course, he's using his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form, the form that he used in Tournament of Power, and he uses that form to his advantage, but with a slight difference in this scenario, and we'll get to that. So he lands the first punch on Moro, and Moro takes it head on to the gut. And what that punch does is sends him back like a few feet away, but Moro says, "Oh hey, how do you like that? This attack didn't do anything with me." So naturally you'd think that Vegeta would be intimidated, but that's not the case. Vegeta immediately goes and tries to hit him again, but it does no effect, and that happens over and over again for a while, and we're gonna understand why it happens. But what's happening right here is that Moro knocks out Vegeta in a funny scene. Like, I just want to like mention this. Like, this really reminds me of the Return of Cooler scene. Just this shot right here.
He's quite persistent.
You have no idea. He's actually a really nice guy after you get to know him.
I doubt that.
But anyways, one of the things that I like about Moro, and here it's highlighted again, is that Moro is not afraid of giving praise to his opponents. And I do like a villain like that. Like, even though Moro is not complex, and it sort of like saddens me a little bit that we didn't have like much backstory to his motivation. Like, I understand his motivation to a degree, but some of the Dragon Ball characters, like the villains, you don't understand their backstory that much, so it's kind of difficult to sympathize with them. Not to say that you need to sympathize with a villain, but it would be a nice change. However, what I like with Moro is that he has like respect, and he gives Vegeta's respect by telling him that, oh, you really did increase your power. Vegeta quickly again goes and charges against Moro and fights him. And this is where the line comes in where Piccolo starts talking about Vegeta. And this is one of the things about Toyotaro that I was talking about the previous chapter, is that he really does it misses some of the characters and what they represent in the franchise. Like in terms of like Vegeta not being able to misread an opponent, that's actually false. And same thing with the last episode or the last chapter where I described what was wrong with some of the things that Toyotaro says. And I'm sorry, but this is something that I had to talk about, and I'm just gonna like dismiss this right now because I think you already know what I think about it from the beginning of this video. But yeah. Piccolo is chatting shit, and I have no idea what kind of senzu beans is he eating. So Goku pays very close attention to the fight, and he starts realizing there is something different about what's going on the fight. Like, Vegeta is clearly not stronger than Goku. He isn't. And I don't know why people were thinking back when this chapter came out that Vegeta was stronger than Goku. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not here comparing both characters, like, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, Super Saiyan Blue, whether it's evolution or not, is not stronger than Ultra Instinct Sign. But anyways, what Goku realizes is that Vegeta is using a technique, and here where you see Vegeta kicking Moro, you see like a bunch of energy coming out of Moro, and it's the same kind of energy that Moro was using when he was actually absorbing the planet. And throughout the chapter and throughout the fight, you start to notice that Moro's design is changing. Did I say changing? I meant he's aging, actually. So he's basically, in effect, losing his youth. And by that, he's losing more and more power throughout the fight. So Vegeta's actually disabling his ability, but not really disabling his ability, but just making him return all the power that he stole. And he dubs this attack as the spirit or technique as Force Spirit Fission, where Vegeta apparently has a new technique that can actually defuse his character and just defuses like any sort of power. So he has the power basically to defuse the Spirit Bomb, defuse fusions. He can actually defuse Namekians as he goats Piccolo and says, "Oh, want me to try it on you?" which I thought was pretty funny and badass. But anyways, I actually really do like it, and not only because it's Vegeta's chance to atone for his sins for what he did for the Namekians, because I think Vegeta in the Buu Saga does atone his sins, at least what he did as Majin Vegeta and how he saves the world, or as a character and his relationship with Goku. But here in this chapter, again, whether you think it's questionable or not how they did it, I still like it. I still like that he's actually very thoughtful of what he did on Namek, and the fucked up things that he did was irreversible, and he feels like responsible for it, and his actions actually saves a lot of the Namekians and brings them back to life. Although the explanation of how the Namekians were brought back to life is really BS, like, I don't know, if you want to actually tell me how it's possible in the comments down below, then please tell me. But apparently the Dragon Balls kept them alive. I know you can force your own headcanon to say, well, the Namekians' anatomy is different, but still, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of forced the way they did it. But anyways, I do like the attack, and I do like that they're giving, and they should give, like, each character like Goku and Vegeta different abilities. Like, yes, you have transformations, but aside from transformations, we want to see more abilities, more attacks like these, like stopping time. I'm not saying they should stop time, but I'm just saying, like, abilities like when you'd see like stand users in JoJo like having abilities. So it would be nice if they have like more and more, they introduce more abilities for the main cast. And I feel like these abilities will make them relevant. Like, yes, you cannot make Piccolo or Gohan as strong as Super Saiyan God. Okay, I mean, you can make Gohan as strong as you like because the dude apparently has infinite potential. But seriously, like, weaker characters deserve this kind of treatment. They deserve to have attacks like Spirit Fission, attacks that can give them like an edge in a fight. Because you can't give them power, so give them like hacks abilities. Like Krillin needs a hacks ability, the humans needs hacks abilities that can keep them in a fight. So it'll be interesting if they can go to Yardrat and everybody figures their own ability. Hey, that's just food for thought, right? Maybe you can make a video about that later on. But yeah. So, just when you think that Vegeta has atoned for his sins, did all of this, and made Moro basically on the verge of defeat, I think Toyotaro makes one of the most questionable decisions ever, and it doesn't have to do with the fact that Vegeta was denied the dub. Maybe if I made this review back then when everybody was when everybody was like emotional, and back then when everybody was like sort of like shocked and pretty upset that Vegeta was denied the W and what happened. To me, it's not more so about that, and it's more so on the fact that Moro's new design after he just assimilates, or I wouldn't say assimilates, just freaking eats 73 in the most hilarious panel right here. Like, this is actually really funny. Like, he's just eating the whole like, poor dude. Like, I actually feel bad for 73. Like, 73 did not deserve to be eaten that way. Like, that's just really cruel. But anyways, he eats them, and the new design is just so bland. Like, it's so Dragon Ball Z, basic Dragon Ball Z design, and it's not a good one. Like, it's the kind that you'd find like on Xenoverse, where somebody would like make a Frieza race, like a Frieza / Cell race. So I'm just not a fan of the design. I don't like it. It doesn't make him bad. Like, I'm interested in what's gonna happen. Is Moro gonna copy Vegeta's spirit fission? I think Moro's gonna copy Vegeta. I think that's what's gonna happen, because I don't think Vegeta knows about 73, and he doesn't know about the ability of 73. So by that, I feel that Vegeta's gonna get his abilities copied, and he's gonna get effed up next chapter. But yeah, I'm actually very very interested to see what you guys think about the design. Do you like this design? I don't fuck with this design, to be honest. I don't like him. I miss the goat feel like design, and actually I've seen some designs online. I don't know if I can grab you guys the designs I've seen, like fan designs, but they're a lot better than this one, to be honest. However, it does make sense that he looks a little bit like 73, and we're gonna see what happens later on. Maybe after the 30 minutes or whatever, like his design is gonna change. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this review and you have any feedback or anything you want to tell me, you can tell me in the comments down below. If you like this review, you want me to maybe do better, like with the comment with the doctor in my previous video. It actually didn't upset me. I do like it when people tell me, oh, you could do better, MoodZi, you could try to do this, you could try to do that. I really appreciate it. I take these comments on board, and it makes me want to do better. So if you have anything to tell me in the comments down below. If you're enjoying this review, if you're enjoying the chapter, then also please tell me, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.